Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is part two of this square. I'm going to use a pentagon right now. So I'm going to select both of them, and I'm going to show you another little trick. I'm going to hit T and put it to the top. I made my pentagon 2.25 inches tall, so I can change my nudge factor to 2.2 and just move it up, and it'll do the same thing it just did in the square. Now the pentagon is a little bit different. So what I'd like to do is take the shape tool and delete these inner nodes, and I did it on one stroke because the pentagon does that with the shape tool. Now I'm going to select both these, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to convert it to a curve, and it only did one, so I'm going to right click. Well, it did both of them, but the pentagon's a little bit different than the square was in the way this happened. I'm going to kind of go straight down and then straight down, and then grab the center, and that's close enough for the video. Now, but you see we've kind of got a slight weird shape. So I'm going to grab these two nodes. Let's try holding down the shift key this time. And I'm going to convert them to a line. Now let's click off of it and you see what happened. What's wrong is we need to convert it to a curve. So let's zoom back in here and do that again. Let's select both these and right click and convert those two nodes to a curve, and then just move that up. Now the difference is in this and a square, we're going to control D and make a duplicate, and then we're going to move our, you need to grab that star. Whoop. Let me back up here, double click and grab that and move it to the center. A lot of times Corel doesn't look like it's in the center. I always back up and double check it. And sometimes Corel does that if you're not on that star, and we are. So let's rotate this 15 degrees. But these are not touching, as you can see. And you'd want them touching. So what you want to do is take your original and just move that out a little bit. It'll look a little funny, but you can do this with almost any shape. Then delete that one, Control D and make a duplicate of the new one, double click on it and move it to the center. Same thing, double click on it, it is in the center. Now let's rotate it 15 degrees, and they are touching now because you've moved that over. Now it's not a true pentagon anymore, but who's going to know? Then Control D and make a duplicate, and this time rotate it 30 degrees. And keep going around the circle, and the next one will touch again. So you could do that with any shape object. I'm going to click inside my circle and I'm going to hit delete. Now I'm going to select all my pentagons and I'm going to hit weld. Now these pentagons are welded together, and it makes a pretty cool design or pattern. Let's hit P on the keyboard and put it back in the center of the page. And another thing you can do with this is pretty cool. I mean, you've got a pretty cool pattern there, but you can also use the Smart Fill tool to fill it in, and look at that pattern you've gotten with the Smart Fill tool. So we're going to grab our Smart Fill, and now we have a completely different pattern. Anyway, hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.